Salakia. It says it's live.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. We're also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all your brothers out there. And we're going to do a lesson on Micah 7 and 10. And recently you had this podcaster. Her name is Pearl. She's this. I know a lot of brothers have used her clips for videos or have seen her clips. I forgot her last name, but her first name's Pearl, and she's a white woman with red hair. And she might be Jake with the way she uplifts men. She might be Jake, man. Just throwing that out there. And she's debating one of these feminists. I forgot her full name, but her first name is Anna. And in these clips that we're about to show, she just goes in on these women. And basically, at the end of each clip, pretty much she says that these women, are going to find out, the hard way, and that's what's coming. You see that Micah 7 and 10, these women are about to get stomped out, raped, right? They're going to starve to death. Hey, they're just going to be completely through when all hell breaks loose. Once that Jeremiah 30 and 7, Jacob's trouble, right, is in full effect.
Yep.
Because right now, we're seeing the beginning stages of it. But when it's at its apex, these women are about to have the worst time of their lives ever. Okay? And it's coming fast, too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll say this. When you, read these comment boards, when you watch, different, video clips, men are angry, bro. Men are absolutely furious. They're waiting to get their hands on these women, okay? Because look, women initiate divorces more than men. Women initiate child support more than men.
Commit adultery.
They initiate adultery more than men, which men can't commit adultery unless they're fucking another man's wife. Just to throw that out there,
right?
The point being, though, is, let's just use it loosely, in this world's terms. Men are actually more so-called faithful to women than women are to men. All right? Hey, these women cheat, lie. When I say cheat, not necessarily, committing adultery. I'm just saying in general. They cheat, they lie, they steal, right? They got the Eddie Guerrero spirit on them. You see what I'm saying? Man, men are tired of it, man. And it's going to come where they're going to get their judgment. Hey, we've been saying this for years. A lot of these women, they're going to meet multiple baby daddies in that day. Okay?
Well, shit, if they survived the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If they survived the first one. But they all might show up at once. You might get, what did they say in the Pulp Fiction? I'm going to get medieval on that ass. All right? You see what I'm saying? All right, it's gonna get real gruesome out here. You see, but can you play them clips, Doc, and then we'll get some precepts.
And her name is Pearl Davis, Hannah Pearl Davis, and her YouTube channel is Just Pearly Things altogether. Just Pearly Things.
Dirty and dangerous. What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
Can you give me an example of which jobs you're referring to?
Logging, plumbing, crab fishing, oil rig. When men stop doing the dangerous jobs, when men stop getting married, when men stop having kids, what's your plan?
I'm not worried about that.
Of course you're not.
No. I don't have a plan, Pearl, for a situation in which men no longer do those jobs.
The very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. And there's no gratitude or appreciation. You just tell them they're not doing enough. Future's not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Men are not going to protect women in the streets. Men are going to stop signing up for the infrastructure jobs. The birth rate's going to keep falling, and the future is going to be bleak. What's your plan when men
Exactly.
stop?
The future is going to be bleak. You know, it's going to be a very chaotic, dangerous, and violent time. All right. But play that second clip, Tuak.
Yep.
White. Feminists are mainly white, middle-class, female liberals who have no idea how the real world works and yet want to advise you on how to live in it. You can now wait till 40 to have a baby, freeze your face, work in an air-conditioned office, spending money you don't have, marry someone to pay it off, divorce him, put him on alimony and child support, get a Roomba, abort your kid, have unprotected sex on camera, get paid for it, order any cooked food to your door, get a self-driving car, and then complain to men that they caused you to be lazy and fat. You win. You guys will never be happy until men are nothing but empty shells. Feminism has empowered women to destroy this country through the death of 1,000 cuts. Feminism is not about equality, it's about insidious domination. It has been a slow creep to where women are complaining about their non-existent oppression. I am curious to know feminist plan when men refuse to stop providing, protecting, and maintaining the civilization you enjoy corrupting. Feminists are about to f*** around and find out. Feminists are mainly...
Exactly. Feminists are about to fuck around and find out. And that's what's coming. And I'm going to read the scriptures now. I'm going to start off with Micah 7 and 9. Main points in 10, though, but I want to start at 9. This is Micah 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. All right, that's something that we as men of the Lord, the followers and believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, have to have in our mind. We're the ones who messed up, and this is why we're in this position. And now we got to wait on the Lord to execute that judgment. Scriptures say what? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. All right? So hey, we just got to, do what the Lord told us to do, which is what? Have faith and keep teaching, pray, etc. You see? All right? And it says here, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? And you got a lot of these women, all right, that, talk shit, about us, preaching Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, talking about the judgments that are going to come, They don't believe that these things are about to hit. And it's going to happen very, very soon. Sooner than you actually believe. Okay? All right? It says here, my eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. Okay? So these women are about to get the worst judgment ever. All right? As I mentioned, what? They're going to be raped. They're going to be beaten. They're going to be executed, tortured. They're going to die of famine. And if they somehow survive all these things, a lot of them are going to deal with the thermonuclear destruction. They're going to burn up. You see? But hey, as those two video clips, that we just showed, that woman Pearl was going in, man. Hey, these feminists are in for a rude awakening. And they're not going to be ready for it. Okay? Once society breaks down, like how she said, hey, these men aren't going to want to protect you. Really, these men are going to want to attack you.
Well, you see it in damn, what's that movie? Bushwick. Hey, in Bushwick, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to deal with these women. What was that dude? The wrestler guy? Batista, man. He was on survival mode. You know what I'm saying? And he was moving along, man. That's how it's gonna be, but way worse, man.
Exactly. This ain't Hollywood, all right? Because look, even in a lot of these movies, right? These Hollywood movies, somehow even these guys, right? The main character, the badass, right? Somehow he ends up getting weak for a woman, right? All right, you could come along with me. Look, man, this isn't gonna be Bushwick, all right? Because I'll say this, even in Bushwick, he got soft. He let that white girl, follow him, right? Yeah, you had what was that movie with Denzel? The Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli, yeah.
He got soft, let a woman follow him. You see, it ain't gonna be like that in that day.
Well, I'm sorry, just real quick, but in Book of Eli, he said that him and the girl will be okay. Remember the old people wanted to come with? He's like, no, they didn't mention you. The Spirit didn't mention you.
Oh yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing, but there's going to be Isaiah 4:1, and the Lord's going to increase our spirit to know who's going to get mercy and who's not. Man, a lot of these women are going to be rejected by the men of the Lord in these last days.
Oh
man.
yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure. And I was just speaking in general, you know.
Con.
You know, this ain't a Hollywood movie.
Right.
A lot of you are just gonna get snatched up, and the gang's gonna have fun with you.
Yeah.
As Elder Malcolm always says, hey, you've been riding the carousel for so long. Now the carousel's gonna ride you, and you're not gonna have an option. You're not gonna have a choice. See, feminism has given these women a choice. You know, you're not gonna have a choice. It's gonna be like the Middle East. You know, it's going to be like Pakistan, India. Hey, I forgot, was it, oh man, I forgot how it's worded in Arabic, but they play the rape game out there. If a woman's out, you know, out of pocket, out of order. I think it's Tadaru Gamir. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I'm not
you
sure.
know? And it's called the rape game. See, they don't play that shit in these other countries. You know?
No.
They don't play with feminism. See, because the scriptures say this: what a woman is property. You know,
Yep.
you're nothing more, nothing less. You're a possession. All right, and you're gonna remember that. Hey, in that movie, The Domestics, it's a older Netflix movie now. I think it's about 10 years old. You had it was basically like a post-apocalyptic movie, and I think it was Minnesota as well, which is funny because Minnesota is going in chaos right now. You know, it's going to shit. But it was broken into 4 quarters, and long story short, the whole point of the movie is this couple, they were trying to go see the wife's, you know, dad. They were trying to find him, right? And in their journey, they got picked up by this, I guess you could call him like a truck driver, older guy, older white dude, and he's talking to the husband. They're going back and forth on a couple things, and he said, "How much do you want for her?" And the dude kind of looked at him funny. The husband was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, she's commodity. Like, what's up? You know, I want her. You know?" And you see, it's going to get back to that again. You're just going to be a possession. You see? Now, let me get this to back up my statement. This is Sirach 36:24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedges, there the possession is spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. So, as it says there, what? That a wife is a possession, and where there is no hedge, the possession is spoiled. You women are about to be spoiled out here, okay? You're about to get, you know, tossed around more than a blunt, okay? You see?
Damn. Yeah.
And this ain't no joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't a goddamn joke. It's about to get real, devastating for you women. But good, because look, I'll say feminism, now it started really like in the 1920s and 30s roughly, but it really came into full effect in the 1960s, right? The late 60s. So let's just say 70, 80, 90, 2000s, 2010. It's 2020s now. You've had 60 years to show the world that you can deal with liberty, right? And you've just proven that it's too much for you, that you need to be told what to do. Because women have done nothing positive in this society. Because under your rulership, right? Because a lot of these women are single mothers, right? You've made the daughters more freaky and creepy, right? Little nasty sluts, just to be for real, all right? Like, these men are a bunch of effeminate faggots, you know? There's no structure in the household, no common courtesy anymore. There's no respect for one another. And that's because you women are ruling shit, man. Real talk.
Con, I got a little list for you right here. It says feminism, right? Weakening the family structure. It discourages marriage and long-term family formation. Increases divorce, single-parent households. Reduces stable environments for children. Man, that's fucked up. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Because the scriptures say what? That the man is supposed to be the head of the house. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's the head of the woman. That's why there's so much chaos. And I'm just using this loosely because we know really the order is what? Yahweh Shai, the Israelite man, the Israelite woman. Now I'm just using this loosely. The fact that the man is not the head is showing you how, or it shows you how fucked up shit is, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
A man can't put his foot down. A man can't, because that's what it is. A man is supposed to be, because there's two sides of things, right? The woman's the nurturer, and the man is more of like the one that does discipline. You know
establishes order. Yeah.
You know, he establishes order.
Yeah.
You see, but when you take that out of the equation, now there's what? Chaos.
It says it here. Yeah. It says lower birth rates, higher crime and poverty, less social cohesion. It says declining birth rates and demographic collapse. All right. Career first ideology delays or discourages childbirth. You know, women are supposed to, have children in their teens. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be fruitful and multiply, not wait till the womb is, all old and stuff at 40 to have a child. That's madness,
Well, mind you, the pussy's already beat up.
Yeah, there's no value to it.
The pussy, you know what I'm saying? Looks like a fucking footlong from Subway. Looks like roast beef. All right, hey, you got, bro. It's crazy. Like, these, and it's not every woman out here, right? But I'm gonna say a lot of these women, bro. These women will have, mind you, in like a month, a fucking year. And I'm not even exaggerating, like 50 fucking partners, bro. These bitches be getting into fucking gangbangs. And I'll say this too, hey, these men are fucking bugged out too, man. All right? But point being though is these women are getting into gangbangs. Bro, I've talked to, I'm just going to say this, man. I've talked to women, bro, who after I kind of just did some digging, right? Made them feel comfortable. Asked them like, how many guys have you been with, or have you done this or done that? Bro, and it's not just one, bro. Multiple of them said like, yeah, man, I've had, X amount of dudes, in the gangbang, or I've had X amount of dudes in one day. And I'm just like, bro, what? And this is common, bro. Fucking common, dude.
It's America, Babylon.
Exactly. And then you want men to treat you with respect, to honor you. You know what I'm saying? All these different, like, bro, what? No.
Right.
No, man. Fuck, hey, man. This shit has got to be destroyed, and the Lord needs to bring order and structure back into this world. But did you have anything else on that? Because I had a precept.
Oh, get your precept.
This is Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. You see? Hey, the foundations of the earth are out of course. Hey, these men are conquering. I'll say, I'm using this loosely. Are conquering men like how men should be conquering women. It's backwards.
Oh yeah.
It's like, bro, you talk to a lot of men. A lot of them may be 40-year-old virgins. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them will be if let's say that they aren't a virgin at an old age, that they barely have had like maybe 5 women or some shit, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. You know what I mean? While these women, like I said, have 100 partners, 200, 300 partners. Shit's fucking madness, bro.
I mean, well, this is the time period where they're the most free. A woman has compassed a man, you know what I'm saying, as the scripture says. All right? And hey, this is their time to shine, and they're using that. But this is real quick. Job 39:17. But Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. All right? So these women are carnal. All right, they have no true wisdom, no knowledge of the Lord, of His ways, or anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, hey, the nation is, decaying. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
hey,
And I was gonna,
and
and I was
judgment
gonna
coming
say,
after them. Go ahead.
oh, Salaki, did you have something to say,
No,
Salaki?
go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I was gonna mention that situation, with the debate with Pearl and Anna, right? Like when that woman Pearl was, just stating facts, just getting straight to the point, boom, 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 right? That woman Anna, she didn't want to deal with accountability. She just tried to, shrug it off. She even tried to scoff, mock, and make fun of that woman Pearl, you know. And then you even had the crowd even say a couple things in the background. And so some dude's like, "Man, you're a fucking bitch," and she's like, "Yeah, I am." And that goes to show you, hey, look, this shit is coming to you. And you have no understanding because they just brush it off like it's nothing. No, this is serious business of what's being said. And that's on a carnal level. We're not even getting into the deep parts of life, the spiritual things, you know? We'll get Lord willing soon. Would a man should be a covering?
Oh yeah.
Where you're going to need a man to get Shai in order to survive, this destruction. We haven't even gotten to that because once you bring out how a man in the Lord is going to have multiple women, these women are they're ready to pull their hair out.
Sure, there's women now with men of the Lord that say when Isaiah 4:1 comes that they're going to leave. They're saying that proudly right now with the man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, no, listen, brothers, focus on Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Scripture even says that even if you have a wife, be as though you don't have one. All right? The Lord's going to have our measure of women. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that's going to have mercy upon them. Realistically, we don't need Israelite women. We could bring them all back with the heathen women that are scattered around the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? So no, man, focus on the mission at hand, man. Let's get deliverance. You know what I'm saying?
And look, man, hey, these women that you brothers are with, hey, a lot of them aren't gonna make it, man. that could include this woman that I'm with right now, man. Hey, if she died, what do you say in Rocky? If he dies, he dies. You know, you gotta have that spirit, man. If she dies, man.
What did he say to Ezekiel? He said, "I'm gonna kill your wife. You ain't gonna cry. You're gonna go teach. You're gonna go war in the house of Israel."
And here's the thing, bro. All right, the Lord's gonna give you something bigger and better, so to speak.
Always
something more to your liking, anyways.
Yep, and in order. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna listen,
bro. Like, hey, look, all that fighting, that combative spirit is gonna cease, bro. Cause look,
yeah.
Hey, going back to the lesson that we just did earlier. Look, once that food, water, medication, the internet, and the cell phone goes away, what do you got? What do you got now?
Feminism.
All that shit's gonna be out the fucking window, man. Real fucking quick. See, when shit gets serious, and I know brothers have been in, situations where it got hectic, and all of a sudden, the woman that you're with doesn't say a goddamn word. She's all grabbing on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying, your arm. You know what I'm saying, waiting for your next move. These women ain't gonna talk shit when all hell breaks loose. The fuck? Oh, you want to go out there? Cool, man. Go be like that wife in the road and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
She went out there, even though she accepted her fate, but she went out there and what? She said it, bro. She knew she was gonna fucking get raped and get eaten alive, bro.
Right.
Come on, man.
She had no hope. She had no vision. You know what I'm saying? So she was through in that movie.
But that's a lot of these women, man. And that's because they didn't ultimately want what? The covering, bro. Because because she dislikes something that her husband said. That's a lot of you women, man. You're gonna be destroyed for it. Fuck you, man. We don't give a shit. We moving on, man.
Yep.
We don't fucking need you, man, like the brother said. And look, and here's my thing. A lot of you bitches are old anyways, man. The fuck? Bitch, you're fucking... Look, man, to me, a bitch is 25 and you're fucking old.
I don't even deal with women over 30. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not joking. I see a bitch that's 25 and you're old to me.
Yeah,
as I'm getting older, I'm really looking at women, I'm like, Bitch, you're 20 fucking 5. You're already tainted and through. Some bitches are 21 and through to me, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, of course, there's always, particular situations and there's always exceptions. But I'm just trying to make a point, man.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're fucking old, man. I'm gonna get something young and that's not fucking polluted and tainted through the spirit, man. Fuck y'all, man. But you had something, Mark? I'm trying to find that one scripture where it talks about how a man shall be a covering. Is that
That's Isaiah 32:2.
What was it?
Isaiah 32:2.
Oh, Con. Shit, I was in the wrong chapter.
And then Isaiah 13:12, Isaiah 4:1, the women,
Con. This is Isaiah 32. And I'm going to start at 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And this is talking about Yahweh Shai and the elect. Okay? You see? And it says here, and that's the thing too. A lot of people don't believe that we're going to be the next kings. And it's going to be beautiful when the Lord just, flips the switch, man. And the Lord's going to exalt us. Because right now we're at the bottom. And eventually the Lord is about to raise us up. Fuck these people, man. I don't care if they don't believe. Verse 2. Mm-hmm. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And these are things that you need, all right, when you're in those elements, okay? Hey, go outside when it's damn near a tornado, bro. Just sit outside, see how you feel. No, bro, you're gonna want to go, get into some shelter,
Right.
If you're in the desert, you're gonna want to get some fucking water. You see? That's how we're gonna be to these women. That covering and that aid. You see?
Right.
Now let me jump down. This is Isaiah 32:9 now. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And we're already seeing this, man. We're in those many days and years how you're going to be troubled, all right? Because look, you see right now, a lot of these women, they're on TikTok and, Instagram, whatever, right? Posting these videos about how they're single moms, how they, they got it rough, how they're about to, just lose it and snap. They're not getting any, government assistance, or it got cut. They're getting no help with their child. They can't find jobs. They're about to get evicted. We're seeing that. Now, yeah, a lot of you are still doing good. But look, it's not for everybody. And look, it's going to slowly climb up, man. Those crumbs are going to get less and less and less.
Oh, yeah.
Movie, if you all ever seen it, Platform.
Yeah. You see part two?
It's going to be like Platform. As you keep going down, you get less crumbs.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're fucking through.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's coming to, because Esau Edom's going to make life very uncomfortable so that he could present the micro-CIP as the solution. And these women are going to line up for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to fight for it.
They're and the ones that have, that are predestined for salvation, they're going to run to the man of the Lord, man. The Lord's going to direct their path to one of his elect, you see?
Yep. Got a little more. It says,
yeah.
Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Basically, what that's saying is, look, you be in a mournful state, all right? Be humble. Be ready to serve your man. No backbiting, no, going tick, for tack. All right, none of that shit. Do what you're told. You see?
Right. Because hey, the times that are coming in, a famine, a great famine is coming here. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. This is Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. And the scripture says that for the lack of bread, people will be invading one another with swords in their hands. You see, that's how desperate these people are going to be. You know, this verse 10: the hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meats in the destruction of the daughter of my people. So these same women, these proud, independent women, are going to eventually eat their own children in these last days. All right, they're going to fucking lose it and eat little Johnny. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get wild out here, man. Eventually, even eat their own arm. You know,
they're gonna eat Aiden, Jaden,
man.
all right, fuck it, Raiden, okay, they're gonna eat them all.
Yeah. I'm gonna be gonna ride them too. Cause a lot of these women are fucking whores too, man. You know? And you said how a woman's supposed to be, but the sad truth is, majority of them just gonna learn the hard way, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Hey, we've been saying this for the longest out here in Chicago. The majority of the 2/3 are actually women.
So there's more women, on earth than anything, you know.
Yeah, which proves you can have more than one woman. Why did the Lord set it up that way, man?
Bring it
Right.
out.
He's a perfect balance. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna have to have multiple women, especially when they're on their period. They gotta be, put away. You know, we're in captivity, but by the law, they have to be put away, and you deal with another one of your wives. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm hot, brother.
Yeah, that's why Lord got to destroy his place, man. Everything is fucking upside down, backwards, out of order. Like you said, the period thing. You know, shit. You know, like you said, when they on a period, you gotta put them away. But here in this kingdom, you're forced to be around them when they on a period. They might get on the bus. A bitch might sat in the seat before you on her period.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. This is one of me reasons why Lord got to get rid of this place, man. Law, statute, commandments are not upheld here, man. And you see the results of it, man.
Yep.
It's a total fucking nightmare, man.
God
is a possible ass ruler, Esau E. He got to go. Lord got to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Elder Crop, I think we've mentioned this, just through conversation. How really, if we actually had multiple women would the women that you're with would actually appreciate you more because they got less time with you. You know,
Yep.
They would cherish the moment. You know what I'm saying, or the moments that they have with you. All right.
Hey, Jacob's
you know
right.
Like that's the problem with this society, because you're with one woman, you're with that person too much, man. Now you're bumping heads.
Familiarity
breeds contempt.
Yep.
You see, and that's why it gets like this. You know, because look, and this is just not that we would want our women in competition. I'm using this loosely. You know what I'm saying? But really, man, it's like, look, these women should be like, oh damn, she did this for him. Well, I got to do something, better, than her, so to speak. You know what I mean? She's gonna want to do. She's gonna want to catch your attention, basically. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then that would create a healthy relationship, because really the woman is supposed to desire her man. She's supposed to want to please him.
Yep. Hey, now Zach, you on point. We say that because even like, that's why you guys shouldn't chase women. If you don't chase them, they actually be more interested in you.
Yep.
So it's on point what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Pim said that. He's like, don't go with the one you like, but go with the one that's into you, because you're gonna accept all the folly, the trouble of the one you so-called like. You know what I'm saying? But the one that's more into you is gonna follow you and want to be your delight, please you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I got that account, about what you mentioned. But this is the account in Genesis 30, verse 14, 15, and 16. And Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field and brought them unto his mother Leah. Then Rachel said to Leah, give me, I pray thee, of thy son's mandrakes. And she said unto her, is it a small matter that thou hast taken my husband? And wouldest thou take away my son's mandrakes also? And Rachel said, therefore he shall lie with thee tonight for thy son's mandrakes. Okay. And Jacob came out of the field in the evening, and Leah went out to meet him and said, thou must come in unto me, you know. For surely I have hired thee with my son's mandrakes, and he lay with her that night. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, all these women, they want the time with the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's going to come greatly now in these last days. Isaiah 4:1. It says 7 women shall take hold of one man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, this is mighty times that we're living in.
Isaiah 4:1.
Yep.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat of our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right. So these women, they're going to be, with the men of the Lord. All right. And they're going to, cook, clean, make their clothes, whatever the case may be. Right. And all they want is to have protection. They want to have your name.
Right.
And they want to be under your household, basically. Because that's what a woman does when she gets married, right? She takes your last name. And what you're saying is, look, she's a part of my house now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're joined together as one flesh. You know what I'm saying? And the men of the Lord have the Tawah, being exempt from judgment. You know what I'm saying? So being one flesh, they're going to partake in that as well. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're going to cleave on to one of the elect chosen men. All right? Because they're going to be exempt from judgment, and they're going to be part of that 1/3, that elect lady, part of the deliverance.
That's it, man. Because, they going to see that you're all the care that you're straight. They going to want to come to you, man, for protection.
It says we're going to laugh at famine and destruction. We're going to be laughing at these things, praising Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and having food in abundance. We're going to eat, drink, and rejoice. It's going to be evident who the Lord's chosen are in that day, man.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember what Pop said, like, damn, everybody else going to plain away. You still going to look healthy.
Straight up.
So that sign, what's going on with this guy, man? He man of the Lord will be cool in that evil time.
Yeah, a place of refuge during that time for these women, because it says, with thine eye we're going to see the reward of the wicked, but the angels are encamped around them that fear the Lord and delivereth them. You see, so we're going to have that hedge, man, and we have it now, but soon it's going to be made manifest the sons of the living power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right.
Yeah, man. Hey, like you say, we have it now. Even hey, what it call this place the shadow of death is saying Psalm 23. Even certain Lord be protecting certain brothers, man. Something might happen in the area, and the brother might just been there maybe an hour ago or something, man.
Yeah.
So that's an example. Lord protecting his men right now, man, from dangerous situations. Because you about outside and anything can happen to you, man. Hey, anything can happen to you in the house.
Oh yeah, I got you, Elder. Psalms 121. The whole chapter is raw, but verse 7 and 8: the Lord Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil, from all bad times. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
I know.
Psalms 121, baby. Read that.
Yeah, you just what it say? Angels camping around that fear him.
Yep, and delivereth them. Psalm 3:7. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So like I say, anything happen. Hey, we out online teaching. Online teaching, shit. You doing your daily, like saying even your house too. I've seen news reports with people be in their house sleeping and a bullet come through their window and hit them.
Yeah, a little girl. They're downstairs. We're shooting. Someone was fucking around with a gun, and the bullet went straight up, right into her head, like in the back of her head, through the bed and everything, the ceiling, and took her out. So whoever perished innocent, we understand the scriptures, Hey, judgment is of the Lord, man. He's gonna get you, and you can't run away from it, And that's why it's important to fear Him,
Yeah, we'll say as he escaped Amos. So
I got you.
Yeah, there's no escaping, man. You can't run from the Lord, man. You can't hide from the Lord, man. The Lord, it says, eyes 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You got these stupid idiots thinking they're doing things in secret. The Lord see your dumb ass, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You people in the world are a bunch of more idiots, man.
yeah,
They know the Lord, man.
yeah. Nothing's hid from the Lord. But
Yeah.
to back you up, what you quoted, what you wanted, Amos 5. I'll start at 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man.
The Lord's bringing judgment to this place, man.
Yep.
You people are wicked as hell, man. So it's well deserved, man. Go ahead, brother.
And he loves to bring judgment too.
Yep.
Verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
So you get one dangerous situation, then into another one, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, at least a lion would choke you out, you know what I'm saying, and then eat you. A bear would just start eating you alive, you know what I'm saying, and leave and come back and finish you off.
Oh yeah, because he might eat an arm and a leg. You still might be alive. Like I'm full. I save the rest of you for later. You just laying there agonizing pain, man.
Man,
Yeah. They show you that in the Revenant, man. That was one of the best descriptions of a bear attack.
Oh, you're talking DiCaprio.
Yeah.
hey, with those little 32 children, the 2 she bears. Shit, a bear is serious business, man. With the big ass claws and man, just shredding little children up. Man,
Yeah,
fuck, man.
You can't run from that shit. Let me climb a tree. They can climb too,
Bro, and they're fast as fuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I was just gonna say that, bro. Bro, you got like black bears, grizzly bears, polar bears. You know what I'm saying? Different type of these bears out there. And bro, man, certain ones are more aggressive. Like, bro, that's why they say if you encounter a polar bear, and somehow you're in, was it the Antarctic and all that? If you don't have a gun, you're through. Because bro, they can swim for hours. They can hold their breath for long periods of time. They're fast. They're like 10 feet tall. They're 1,000 pounds. Their fucking hands are the big out of all the bears. They got the biggest paw and claws. They can sniff you out too. They got an incredible sense of smell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And they're hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, they had these 2 guys that were like whatever explorers, scientists, whatever you want to call them. It was 2 of them, and the one guy just had to watch his friend die basically.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like shit. That was the one that the bear chose, and he couldn't do anything about it. He couldn't help his friend.
Right.
Fuck, man.
That's crazy. And you know what? And shit, Lord will put that part of the war. Lord will put the fear back in the animals. Not to harm us, man. Because we had that power before, but the Lord took it away. The Lord will put that back, man. And the animals are gonna fear us again.
Yeah, the scripture saying
we'll be in league with the beasts of the field.
But Esau and your other nations, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah.
So hey, imagine that, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're gonna be sicking them animals on these heathens.
God. Yeah, they're not gonna disobey.
Yeah.
But real quick, this is back in Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leans his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
There you go. So shit, the Lord ain't dealing with you. You're not escaping the judgment, man.
No. You can't.
You can't. It's impossible, man. So that's why it's important now to fear the Lord and serve him to the best of your ability, man.
Right.
Praying always, all that, man. You gotta get on the Lord's good side right now. So in hopes that he will protect us from all these things that's finna come to this place.
Right. And he's sending it. He's the one in control of it. He's the one sending Esau, the plagues, the pestilence, the newly created beast,
Yeah.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah. And these people deep down know it, man. They'll say it's Satan and stuff. They deep down know it's the Lord. Because guess what? Jacob trouble and all that. That's gonna make Jake reply to the Lord even more. They don't even talk shit about the Lord. Who you gonna figure ready to put them through?
Done.
You know, they doing it right now, man. I don't know if y'all seen that video, nigga woman just talking shit about the Lord, talking about, yeah, man, like why would the Lord create a world? There's all this bullshit going on, and talking about suing the parents for even for even being born. Like your parents ain't got nothing to do with you being the Lord. They're a vessel they use to bring your ass here, man. They couldn't have no say about it, man.
Right. Yeah, man's goings are of the Lord.
Yeah. You know, like you got people a lot of times they'll try to have a baby. If the Lord don't want them to, they're not gonna have it. You can nut all day in her, man. If the Lord says you're not gonna have a child, that's the Lord's decision, man. So even your parents ain't got nothing to do with you being. The Lord wants your ass here, man.
That's it.
You know, talking about suing the parents, man. And it's like, man, they like I said earlier, they don't know the Lord, man. So that's why they reply against the Lord all the damn time, man.
Right, with foolishness.
Exactly, man. They ain't their feelings and emotions and shit. And what does scripture say? Blessed is he who not offended in me.
Right.
Offending the Lord, man.
Right. That's why John 16:1, Yahweh I said, I told you all these things so you're not offended. You know?
Yeah.
And that's why, hey, you know, we come on, compel our people and give them the reputation of our Lord. We tell them what the scripture says. You know, we break it down properly. You know what I mean? They're not offended. That these things have to come to pass, and they're going to come to pass. All right. And, the reason why the condition, the world, it's in the way, the reason why the world's in the condition it's in today, is because of our wickedness. And it's a learning lesson, you know? Was it a high priest Yahweh? We had to learn all this wickedness so that we could appreciate the righteousness.
Yeah.
Right? So no, this is just a learning lesson, man.
Yeah, it's a learning lesson. More trans be gods. We had to learn what the left is all about to be them gods, man.
Yeah, we had to learn.
We had to learn. We had to experience it. Experience is the best teacher. Scripture say it, man. You never fully understand anything unless you experience it yourself, man.
Right, and to learn that the Most High doesn't change. He's the same. Like our ways were unequal. You know, he's always been equal to us. You know, he said, hey, if you don't hearken to these words, all these curses are gonna fall upon you, man. That's why the woman is exalted over the man today, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. The Lord's teaching us. Look, man, no way outside of what I told you how to do things is gonna be better.
Right.
The Lord told us that. You see how. You know, you didn't do what the Lord say. You see the results of it. It's all for our learning, man. The Lord didn't put us through this to destroy us. That's what Jake don't understand. It's not to destroy us. It's for our learning, man.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
We about to say Nazaki.
I got a precept to back up your statement.
Khan.
This is Sirach 34:9. A man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, that's just to back up the elder. Okay, you know, the Lord put us through these different situations throughout, you know, these generations, to ultimately give us, you know, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now we know, all right, what's good, what's evil, you know, what's right, what's wrong, how to have, you know, mercy, how to execute judgment, all these things. And that's why we're going to be, you know, the perfect judges in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it, man. Yeah, that's what the Lord trained. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that video. Y'all speaking on a woman with Micah 7-10. With the brother from South Carolina, he had all these different clips of these women pretty much kept crashing out. You had this one woman in her car. They always in their car. It's funny as hell, man. They always in their car crying.
True.
You know? Yeah, so the one woman talking about something. Yeah, man, I've been waiting on the Lord. There's nothing happened. Where's the blessing? You know, it's like, well, you know, you want to be a single mom. You want to think the man. So, hey, you know, Lord believes in giving you what you want. You want to have all these damn children out of wedlock to get money and not have the father around, all this shit. Lord give you over that. You got to deal with the consequence that come with what you want. That's what Jack don't like. You expect the Lord to they won't do whatever the hell they want to do, and I expect no consequence behind it. Shit, it's always a consequence for whatever action, man.
Yeah.
You have to deal with that, man.
I got another precept to back you up. This is Proverbs 1:31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
That's it, man. The Lord here, He take you out with your own imagination, your own vice. Well, it's another one, Wisdom of Solomon 3:9, I believe. The precept for that, Yeah, man. So
I got you.
God, so yeah, Lord, He give you over to what you want, but you're gonna have to deal with the consequences that come with it too, man.
Yep.
It is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9 and 10. 9 and 10. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect.
There you go. But only the elect is going hey, read it again, brother.
Con, you got it. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. And such,
what the elect doing, the hopeful righteous elect.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Con. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. But the ungodly, this is verse 10, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. So
Lord, you know how to it character bring your own fears upon you and take you out. Lord's ultimate it character. Was it Pennywise?
Yeah, Pennywise.
Yeah. Hey, shit. I'm thinking of what was that Freddy Krueger movie? Oh yeah, Freddy's Dead. That's what he's doing to the motherfuckers in that movie. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. He was taking them out with their own devices, man. Like this, you had one teenager. He was into video games. He had him in the video game.
Yeah.
One dude was deaf. He took him out with that. He was deaf. He couldn't hear, so he cut his ear off. He heard a little too goddamn good. He took him out with that. He was for scratching the board. He's like, ah! His head exploded.
God.
So hey, man, he the same way. He took him out with their own fucking fears and devices, man.
Right.
That's our Lord. Lord's the ultimate it character. He's the ultimate. He's Freddy Krueger, man.
God. And those terrors are going to come, even apparitions, the scripture says, people's worst fears and nightmares are going to come to life, man. And people are going to, men's hearts will be failing, even.
Yeah. Lord knows. He knows your fears, man. He knows us better than we know ourselves, man.
Right.
He know how to get that. That's why it's always better. That's what we tell brothers when somebody do you wrong of this world or whatever. Just put up the curses on, leave in the Lord's hands. Lord know how to deal with them, man. Like beating your ass, what you gonna do? Beat them up or something? Lord know how to. Shit, he know how to. What I'm trying to say. He know how to get them pretty much, man.
Oh yeah, he's the king of terrors. He knows the thoughts of everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Lord might be like, oh man, shit. He love his door. I'm gonna take her out. That's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
So, man, Lord knows you better. You know yourself, man.
Yeah, that's why we must abide in the fear of Yahweh Shai Shai.
That's it. That's it. You're praying too, man. Shit, you don't know. Like I said, man, you don't know what you might have done probably piss the Lord off, man. Pray the Lord for forgiveness, man.
Oh, Con. I got one more. I got a precept real quick because the Lord, he said, unto you men I call, and these women are like, why is God allowing this to happen or doing this, yada, yada, yada. He's not dealing with these women. He's dealing with elect Israelite men, But this is Isaiah 13 and 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. So a man of the Lord, the elect, is going to be a refuge, a hedge in these times, man. All right, a covert from the wind. All right, because all these plagues are sent already. We're in Jacob's trouble. Soon it'll be the micro C-hib and then great destruction as well, man. Or thermonuclear destruction, fire upon this place. All right, and salvation. You see, this place, America, Babylon the Great, is an altar. All right, and the Lord has a sacrifice here in Basra, right? And he's going to burn these people up, but he's going to pull the elect through that fire, man, and save and preserve them. You see?
God. Hey, you said what am I about to say? My train doc, but you read man more price fine gold. You women gonna find the hard way. You're not the prize. So they think that in their head.
Oh yeah.
Stupid simps helping them by putting them on a pedestal and shit. Just a fucking simp, man. Lord gonna destroy you right along with them, man. You simp ass dudes, Lord gonna get you too, man. You're just weak, man. Like, hey, the Lord gave you the order, man. And you weak ass guys, you're putting these women on a pedestal. You're part of the fucking problem, man.
Con. Hey, any last precepts? And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us his truth. And salutations to all the Akim Christians who are in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom, brothers. Anya Batam. Yahweh Maharim.